welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe. Also new here and you don't really care, then I don't want to know why you're watching this. So you have my Christmas sweater today, even though it's like not even close to Christmas, but you can get over it. Today I'm reviewing the James Charles palette. Hello. Personally, I really love it, and I'm going to give you basically just like my full review on this palette. First off, it comes in a beautiful like matte thing that just feels so high quality, and then it has James Charles Morphe in like a shiny color, and then it's magnetic, so it kind of just shuts and closes, because the one thing I hate the most in the entire world is makeup products that have the darn clips, because I can't open them as I'm struggling to open it right now. Here's the palette. It's all just beautiful, beautiful. Looking at it first views, it's just beautiful. Like, it really is just beautiful. I've never owned a palette in my life before this palette. This is my very first ever palette that I've ever owned. Every single one of these colors is honestly just flippin' fantastic. You can see there's two rows on the top that are kind of like more nudie natural colors, and then you have the big pans. These are really just good like transition shades. There's glitter in here. Hello, glitter. My favorite shade in this palette is Hello, because just look at that. Like, hello, it's beautiful. I'm currently wearing You're Kidding, Daddy, and then my highlight is a mixture of Ring Light and Flashback, because Flashback. But like, look at You're Kidding. Like, look at this color. Look at it. Like, I just did a nice little thing, right? The blues are beautiful. Ring Light, like, hello, that's a beautiful color. If you don't love this palette, I really don't understand why. Even if you don't own it, you can go to Morphe.com, find the Sisters collection, and use code James for 10% off this palette. It is 39 colors for $39. It's honestly such a good deal for your money. I would have never have ever bought this palette, because like, I'm poor. I don't have money because I'm a high school student. That's fun. But I bought this palette even though everyone told me not to spend money on it, because I spend a lot of money on makeup that I don't need. So everyone was like, don't ever buy this palette, because I don't have money for it. But I bought it anyways. Love that. I love all these colors. They're all pressed pigments, which is something I've never ever worked with before. I've only ever worked with eyeshadows, but honestly, I love the pressed pigments. They're so pigmented. The colors are so good and fresh, so bright, so vibrant, and honestly, you put a little bit on and you're like, doesn't work very well, and then you pack a second coat on and you're like, what? Who let them, like, these colors, they're crazy. Okay, like, this yellow color, I have never used before, but look at it. Look at it. This one, I believe, I have my cheat sheet here because I'm a loser. This one's called B, because, oh, I knew that. It's beautiful. Like, look at that color. Look at, just like, look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. So, basically, the top shades are kind of, like, more everyday colors you could wear. The bottom shades are more, like, for crazy kind of out-of-the-box looks, where you can really just unleash your inner artist. And then the middle is just kind of for, like, transition shades and things that you would use to kind of blend all the other colors out. I love it. A couple days ago on my best friend, I did a blue smoky eye on her, and she loved that, as I'm completely destroying this palette with the colors on my hands. Also on myself, I did a purple smoky eye. That was beautiful. I think my next step is I want to try doing a rainbow smoky eye, but I'm kind of garbage. So, we'll see. Currently, right now, I'm going to a Christmas party later, so I did like a Christmassy look. So I used Daddy and You're Kidding. And then I also used Ring Light for the inner corner of my eyes, because it honestly just brightens like the inner corners so much. I also used it as a highlight, and I mixed it with Flashback and a little bit of good. I honestly don't really have anything negative to say about it, except for the fact that like I can't open it, but it also could just be that I'm stupid and I can't open things anyways. I really honestly believe that I can unleash my inner artist with this palette. Whatever the flapjack I want to do, the shades, not only are they named something just kind of like really stupid, but also just funny and great. I love it. Like, we have a color over here called Guac, this kind of like greeny color shades. This one over here, the gold one, is called Wig. This one's called 518. If you want to know the reasoning behind all shade names, you can go to James Charles' channel and check out. He does a full like swatching thing. And I didn't want to do a whole swatching thing because there's a million of these swatching videos on here. I just wanted to swatch a few little colors. But if you want to see a full review of the palette, you can go to James Charles' channel. He like kind of goes into depth over all of the colors, why he named them, what he did. We have like Boutique and Benny and Shook, which is like, they're so iconic. So that's the James Charles palette. If you'd like to see a full like swatching, I guess, I can make a video of me swatching them all. That sounds like fun, to get my fingers and arms all covered in James Charles palette colors. I love that. The pressed pigments, there's tons and tons of controversy going around about like, oh my god, he'd make the worst palette ever in his life. They stained my face, they're terrible, I hate the colors, they don't work, they're not pigmented enough. The thing is they are pressed pigments, which means, and I don't know much about makeup, okay, I just know what I own in my own bathroom over that way. Pressed pigments, I have learned from just kind of experimenting with them that you have to pack on different layers. So if you put on one layer and it looks terrible, that's because you only put one layer on. You have to put another layer on the more pigmented and the more vibrant you want the color. There's tons and tons of controversy around poor James. He spent so much time and effort and money on making these palettes for all of his fans, and now they're just kind of coming back and just pooping on him. But this one, honestly, just pack on different colors. There are a few eyeshadow shades, a few glitter shades, and a few pressed pigments. But if you just pack them on in colors, it should turn out fine. And they do stain your face, but it depends on your skin type, your skin tone, overall, you know, maybe the makeup wipes you're using. For me, I have no problem wiping them off with makeup wipes that I bought from Costco because I'm cheap and I buy makeup wipes from Costco. Don't at me. All my socials are going to be linked down in the description below. Please follow me on my life journey. I will definitely be coming out with more videos. I'm planning on doing the 25 days of Vine because Vine is still iconic. Even though it is 2018, I still believe that it's iconic and funny. And you will see that come up shortly after Christmas with all the Vines that I have made through the 25 days of December. But if you want to follow me on my life journey, all my socials are linked in the description below. I will also link the Morphe James Charles palette that you can find on their website. Use code James for 10% off if you want 10% off your purchase. Thank you so much. I hope you really liked my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to see every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! I don't know how to do this.